Hello everybody, new video from Big Apple Pipes Tobacco. We're going to talk about today is a very special tobacco that deserves a very special video, a very special place. And that is the reason why I am on the Staten Island ferry. So I will show you some of the great views of Manhattan from the Staten Island ferry going back to the city. So we will see the Statue of Liberty, we will see, of course, the skyline of the city, and so on. But what is so special about this Carolina Red Flake with Perique in the 2021 edition? I think this time Cornell Diehl really did elevated their game. That's what they did. They elevated their game because we're not only just talking about very rare or high quality ingredients as we did over the past years. This year they directly in first hand partnered with farms with farmers, and they selected the best quality of red Virginias and Perique. Can you hear it? Uh, St. James, authentic St. James Parish Perique from Louisiana. So we have two ingredients. Actually, we have more than two ingredients because we have different varieties of Virginias. But all the Virginians come from one farmer, and all the Perique comes from another farmer. Actually, it's a family, farmer family. So it's great. It's unbelievable. And actually, for the Perique, Mr. Jeremy Reyes went there to work, participated into all the stages of the production of Perique. So it's just great. 2020 is the year, the harvest year for both ingredients, so very fresh compared to other years. But again, top quality, top notch. I popped up the tin as soon as it arrived yesterday. It smells amazing, so now I will show you the unboxing so I can tell you a little bit more. It's much darker than what you will see, but again, it's just unbelievable. I mean, at least on paper. So I'm looking forward to smoke it all and let you know what I think about it. They actually also produce a lot of things this time, 15,000, which is a lot. But I think, I mean, if you were able to get some, I'm sure you will never regret it. So I wanted to try one right away, and then I will keep the others to age. And now let's go and have a look at whatever is happening right there, because this tobacco deserves some special view. Let's go. So this is the tin. As I was mentioning at the beginning, I couldn't resist. As soon as it arrived, I had to pop open one. This is a little different than any other video I did. The same usual text that we have been finding, sorry, the English we've been finding on all the tins for the past years. The only thing that's different is the tobaccos and the year, North Carolina Red, Orange, Virginia from 2020. And then we have here the description of the ingredients that I told you at the beginning of the video. So we had this super sweet red Virginia from 2020, single farm, and also the Perique is single farm, even if it's not written here. Genuine St. James leaf, meaning that it comes from St. James Parish 2020, and it's very cool. This quote from Jeremy Reeves: "We're proud of our heritage, and we're particularly proud of this damn near perfect Virginia Perique flake." Very cool. They changed the color. Last year, one had the Cornell Diehl small batch in red and Carolina Red Flake in white. This year, they switched it, produced on September 29th. Let's just look at this tobacco, even if I must say that I've been finding it quite difficult to capture the real color of this tobacco, because here on camera it looks way more orange and yellow, while it's actually dark brown. Yeah, this is a little closer, but if you see, if I get the tin close to the camera, it looks way lighter, light brown, orange, and so on. But it's actually a very dark tobacco, and this is mostly because we have both stuffed Virginias, which are black, we have Perique, which is black, and then we have this beautiful red Virginia, which is actually dark brown or orange. So very, very nice. But what actually surprised me of this tobacco, it's how it smells, because you don't have Thank God you don't have that very peculiar, distinctive casing flavor of Cornell Diehl. Every time you pop open a Cornell Diehl tin, you have this pretty much, at least in my experience, same smell that then goes away in a few minutes after the tin is open. But I find it very, I wouldn't say nauseous, but almost disgusting. It's really, I don't like it at all. But in this case, what can I tell you is that you really have this smell of only like grass, fresh cut grass, and dates and figs. So it's very nice, very sweet, very fruity, which is very interesting again because it's not what we're used to have in Cornell Deal tobaccos. Now it's time to smoke it. I'm super excited because I mean, over the past few years, all these limited editions I tried were great, great tobaccos, not just great Cornell Indian, great tobaccos in general. And I mean, according to the ingredients, this should be no exception. So I'll let you know shortly. Here we are. After 1 week, I've been smoking this Carolina Red Flake with Perique, and let me tell you, I am in love. This tobacco is unbelievable, and yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. I sent an email to Cornell Diehl just to thank them for the great work because this tobacco is amazing, let me tell you. I'm here today, as you can notice, with my protections because I am skating, and I wanted to show you what I'm doing with my skateboard because I'm just experimenting, and I think this tobacco is a very well thought experiment. Here, what I'm doing, I just took my longboard and I put on it the surf skate adapters, so I'm just trying the experience with a longer board. Let's see how it is. The feedback I had received about my ideas from friends is that it's not a good idea because the board is too long. But we do experiment, right? So that's what we do. We try on first hand, and then we make our own opinion. And this is, I think, what Coronel Deal did here. It's an experiment because they tried, this partnership with farmers, which is unheard nowadays, by any pipe manufacturer. Of course, many of them, like also Per Jensen explained to me in the interview, they go to the farmers and try to get the best tobacco the money can buy, and so on. But working together with them from the start to the end, it's really something different. And I think it paid out here, paid out very, very well because this tobacco is unbelievable, is astonishing. And if you think about the fact that it's very young, the potential for aging, it's incredible. So we know the legend, that McClelland used to, partner, to have personal, strict relationship, very close relationship with relationships with farmers, so they could have access to the really best selection of tobacco. They could go and select the leaves they wanted. That's what the rumor says. I mean, we really don't have any clue. And here they went that way, or probably several steps further, and the result is unbelievable. I mean, this blend it's so different from the Carolina Red Flake with Perique from last year. Last year was very dark and peppery and creamy, very good. I liked it a lot, but this is very different. First of all, it's sweet, it's tangy, it's fruity, which is something not very usual when we talk about red Virginias and vapor in general. Yes, the zestiness is all pretty much always there, but this level of sweetness in a red Virginia, it's not easy to find. Okay, I think the addition of lemon Virginia is a touch of genius because it's you have this zestiness which is perfect, and the Perique is just plum, sweet, peppery. You have this pepper feeling in your nose. It's great. I mean, it's not overly complex, but it's so good. I had so many nice smokes. I mean, I pretty much all the thing. It's unbelievable. Now I think I have left maybe half as a bowl. So as soon as as I have, oh sorry, I messed up my tongue. As soon as I get back home, I will enjoy the last smoke of this Perique because I will leave the other tins to age because this will be beautiful in like 2 or 3 years. It will already be beautiful, and if you add more years, it's gonna be unbelievable. The potential of this quality is incredible. So yeah, I mean, again, hats off to Jeremy Reeves and his team and Cornell Diehl. I think this is a groundbreaking tobacco, because considering these results, I'm sure, I hope that Cornell Diehl will do more blends following this approach of working together with farmers. So probably this is really, it could be the start of a new age in pipe tobacco. I mean, it can totally be, because we know how difficult it is nowadays to produce tobacco. But if you partner with farmers for your own production, it can really be the way to go to, balance both the actual sourcing with the quality you need. So hats off, great tobacco. If you're still able to find it, just get it, age it, and let me know if you had the chance to buy a few of them. Actually, this year release was pretty big. I mean, it lasted on the Smoking Pipes website for 2 days. So, I mean, anybody that wanted it had the time to get it. So, there's really no complaint there about hoarding this year. So, yeah, I'm sure many of you had the chance to try it. So, let me know what you think about it, because I'm very curious to be hearing from you, because I'm so enthusiastic about this tobacco that, I mean, just want to understand if it's only me or if you share any of this feedback. I'll see you very soon next week. Enjoy.